What's up, everybody? It's Monday night, and you know what that means. It means this is not let's talk about it. I feel like we're going to talk about it, but we're going to talk about it while we're between the lines. And while we're doing so, let me go ahead and invite on my right-hand man, my partner in crime, the man with the plan. No, not Beetlejuice. You know him as Sir Rasconius of Planet 9. Geek out with Roscoe.
What up, brother? How you doing?
I hope that intro did you well. I'm doing well.
That was amazing. Thank you so much, brother. Good.
So
Glad, bro.
we got a fun night ahead of us. A little bit different of a night than we're used to. You know, now that I hear Discord going off.
Same here. What?
But you know, we put out on Instagram that tonight was going to be an open invitation, and you know, I think a lot of people are scared to come on here and talk with us. Maybe we just asked too hard of a question, or I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, but we had one single shining star that didn't suck. This one person didn't suck. They actually responded to the call. They saw the bat signal in the sky, and they said, I've got to answer the call. And you know, that one person, I mean, just gets the gold star. We've got Mr. Shattered Glass Comics.
That's me.
Tyler.
I don't suck today.
You don't suck today. So, good evening, sir. How are you doing?
I'm doing so good. How are you going?
Pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know how this is going to turn out tonight. But
I said I wanted, when we were backstage, I wanted it to be like silent reading time because I don't want to laugh and mess up my perfect art.
But it's going to happen. So.
Okay. Well, if we have to talk about it, let's talk about it.
Okay.
That's the name of the show, as it is.
We'll talk about it, but we'll talk about it right after this.
To make those rainbows in my mind when I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
That is such a slow crawl. And
I thought it was a screensaver at the end, and that was going to be.
Now I have to admit, after listening to that song this episode, it's a little misleading because it's not just the two of us.
Yeah, that's true.
We need a voiceover that says 3 every time it says 2.
But what happens if we have a fourth?
Yeah, that's true.
Then we have to say just all of us. No.
Way to throw the wrench in the plan. Way to throw the wrench in the plan. You're great.
Just some of us.
Just a few of us. Just a few of us, maybe.
Oh, there you go. Just a few of us. Yeah, Nick just said that too.
Oh, there you go.
Just a few of us.
So let's go ahead and jump in the chat. I know that people are going to be rolling in. They'll be coming in and probably going and hopefully staying. But we are going to go ahead and say hello to our lovely people that are here. We had Ruben Guzman first in the chat saying,
Cowabunga.
Cowabunga, fellow crazies. Ruben's always in the chat.
Ruben.
Then we had some guy named Shattered Glass Comic Reviews saying this is a ruckus.
This is a ruckus.
It is such a
That's
ruckus.
the plan.
And then of course we've got Nick's Kicks and Comics adding his 4.5 cents, saying what's a ruckus. And then
stop making me laugh.
Then we have the famous, not infamous, but the famous Mama Roskowski.
What up, Ma?
How's it going?
What's
And
that?
We have Pocan Joe in the house.
What's up, Joe?
Good evening,
Oh,
sir.
hey, remind me. I want to show Pocan's drawing from last week. I forgot to show it last week, so I need to show it this week. It's amazing.
You forgot to show a
Show it
drawing.
now.
You want me to show it right now?
Yeah,
All
why
right.
not?
All right, Pocan.
There's no
Yeah.
rules on this show unless there is, and I didn't know about it.
We make the rules, and there are no rules. That's the only rule.
Rules is rules.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, Pocan sent me. I totally forgot. Man, I guess. Let me find this. Huh? Okay, Pocan Joe. All right, here we go. Check out. We had Sinister Six was the theme, so check out Pocan Joe's whole Sinister Six team here.
Let's see if we can name them all.
Looking very sinister.
Doc Ock.
Mhm.
The guy next to him is the guy from Nightmare Before Christmas,
Yep.
and then
Yeah, look.
Ninja Turtles.
I thought that was Loki. See the little horns on top of the head?
I thought that was a Ninja Turtle, and that was like his bandana flying behind him.
Oh, and then Pikachu wearing a dress. It went dark on us, Roscoe. 0 dark 30, man.
There we go.
I don't think it's that good. I don't think he took a lot of time.
I don't know.
He told me
I
he said about it was about 7 hours. This took him.
7 hours? Yeah, you needed to spend 8. Just a few more touch-ups.
You know, if I saw that in a comic book, I'd buy it. I would definitely buy that.
I heard
wouldn't.
that's going to be the new Cardboard Crazies variant exclusive cover.
Heck yeah.
What? Are you doing one?
Pocan Joe it's signed up.
He's going to be the cover artist.
Ooh, that's a bad choice.
We've got Miss Layla Shea in the house saying happy Monday. Happy Monday to you too, ma'am. Thank you for being here. Then we've got Nick Skicks again, dropping his Ayo before he ever even said the first, or after he said the first thing.
Hey yo,
Wanting to know what's going on.
what's
Then
going on?
We have little back. We got Free Energy in the house. What's up, Free Energy? How's it going?
Free energy.
We've got Chunk Monster in the house.
What up, Chunk?
What's that?
Fuzzy Dunlop's in the house. What's up? We've got JC saying what's
My
good,
man. Roscoe Cambodian Street Team. Yes.
Let's see here. We've got Dave Collects. Yeah.
What up, Dave?
What's that?
That's enough to make Picasso himself weep. We have Comic Talks Weekly in the house. Good evening.
Hey, Phil.
I'm looking. I'm trying to make sure. We've got Chop and Drop in the house. What's up, Chop?
What's
What
that?
up, Chop?
There we go. Okay. And we've got Knowles Fish in the house. I hope I didn't miss you
Hey.
earlier, but hello to you. So, Roscoe, would you like to explain to everyone what the topic for the night is?
I sure can. So tonight's topic, since it was an open invitation, we thought there would be a little more of more people on the show. So our topic, what we thought of, would have been family. Family either can be the comic book community family. It could be family, your own family. It could be any type, whatever you consider family to be. So our theme tonight is family, and so we'll show you once we're done. Unless Tyler down here wants to break the rules and probably show you every 5 minutes what he's doing.
I know.
He likes to show off, but no,
You made him laugh. Dang it, you made him laugh.
got him.
Yeah, there's
Messing
we're
up.
gonna try to keep the laughing to a minimum today, so I don't mess up.
All right. But yeah,
Cool.
tonight. Oh, I mean,
That goes for everyone in the chat too. Don't make me laugh. No jokes.
no one laughing in the chat. We don't want to hear it.
No ha-has in the chat.
We don't want to have fun. Fun
No.
is not an option.
Fun
tonight.
is for a different show,
Yeah.
not this
Yeah.
one.
That's
Not
for
this. This
that's for let's talk about it, not between the lines.
Between the Lines is serious. It is a serious show. No.
Get your game faces on.
Yeah. but tonight we're going to be drawing family, and if you want to draw from home, be more than happy. Please draw it in. Oh, look at gotcha. Automatically. Should have knew it was coming. But if you want to draw from home, send it to my Instagram, Geek Out with Roscoe. I'll be more than happy to show it up. This time I will remember. Probably next week. But yeah, but Chris will remind me. That's why I forgot last time. Chris is always, he's the serious one here. It's a very serious show.
I'm very serious. So I'm going to do something that could possibly be dangerous, but we're gonna see if we've got anybody that has cojones.
Do we have to show them on here? I think we'll be taken down.
No.
Okay, good.
So
right, just want to make sure.
So I got cojones.
I'm gonna do this, and I'm doing this at the urging of our guest tonight. He said, it wouldn't hurt my feelings if other people were on. So I'm gonna do this, and we're gonna see if anybody will answer the signal in the sky. So there you see it.
Oh snap!
It's in the chat. If you dare to jump on this show and draw and show your true mental and intestinal fortitude, then the invite has been sent. You see it. It's there for you.
Oh shit, did I mess this up already?
We've rolled the welcome mat.
No. Yeah, if you have the cojones, you come on here. If you don't have the cojones, don't. And the only rule is you have to be drawing.
And serious. You can't make him laugh.
And no jokes and no laughing. That's
so. So rule number 1, cojones.
Yes.
Cojones.
Rule number 2, no laughing.
Yep.
Rule number 3, you better be drawing with your cojones.
Yep.
All right.
Draw with your cojones.
Yeah. How do you spell that? I'm just curious.
In the canone,
I never spell canones. I only show one.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Isn't that one of those things that they sell in Italian bakeries? It's like cream filled.
I wouldn't know. I've never been in one.
Or is that a cannoli or a canone?
Nobody cares.
Both. I think you can say either one,
Yeah,
and you'll get something in return. Something that
Go to the Italian bakery near you and order you a dozen canones.
Canones.
Yeah.
See what you end up with?
Yeah.
Yep. Why not?
God,
then we know you have the canones.
Somebody is going to legit do that, and they're going to be pissed at us for sure. What did I just order?
Did you see that last? Oh, was it last Talk About It? I don't remember. I watched the whole thing on replay. That Joe sent Remy Q the pizza.
Oh, that was
Drac.
Yeah, that was on.
We were on Casual Dracula.
Yeah, that was it.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was nuts.
I thought it was even more hilarious that I wasn't even on the show. I just popped in to say hello, and people started going, "It was Crazies. Crazies did it," and I'm like, "Did what? What did I do?"
Got that kind of reputation, I guess.
Apparently so. What's up, James? How's it going?
What's up, Jimmy?
So we're gonna go ahead and start asking our guests questions, serious questions.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I've watched this like so many times and I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's kind of what we do. That's kind of our shtick. Not to rip on Small Town or anybody else that does questions, but we ask questions while we draw.
Okay. So I get to ask them back?
If you so desire.
Yeah, I desire.
Okay. So, do you want to start off? Or do you want me to start off?
You look like you had one.
Okay,
like you were just like oh wait, and then I was like, yeah.
I wanted to be courteous. To you, Roscoe.
Oh no, you always are. It's all good, brother. No worries. You go ahead. I know you got one.
So, we all know that you are one half of the tag team duo Whack Comics, and I'm sure that you've had to explain this multiple times before, but where did the name Whack Comics come from?
Like, where did we come up with it?
Yeah.
Well, I had nothing to do with it. That was Lee. So Lee came up with Whack Comics because he wanted to do a comic book YouTube show, and he wanted it to be a little different, like something not quite the same. And I think we hold up to that for the most part. So it's a little bit whack.
It's definitely different, but I love it. That, if you did anything different now, I think it wouldn't have the same effect.
Yeah. Yeah, we just try to do stuff different. So whack really just comes from being a little whack, I guess.
Okay. So what you're telling us is that Lee is a little bit of a control freak, and he had to name it.
He did have to name it because I wasn't a part of Whack Comics initially. In fact, I didn't even want to do YouTube initially.
Gotcha.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because that's actually like, it's kind of how we met. I thought about doing YouTube, and I was like, well, I don't think I have anything to bring to the table, so I'm just going to review books on Twitter instead. And that's he made a Twitter after making Whack Comics on YouTube, and he saw that I like comic books, and he invited me on the show, and that's how we met.
Okay.
See you, Dave.
Comic Talks Weekly says he detects an EGS slab.
It is. It's a Burke Family 54 race exclusive, and it's misspelled. It says it's Morpin time.
That's because
the best. If you didn't know, Burke Family 54 Comics, so this was his exclusive, and he's a teacher, but he can't spell or doesn't give a fuck about me. So it's one of those two things.
And we all know that it's Morphin, not Morpin.
Yeah, Morphin. So that, as you can see on Chris's shirt right up there.
Okay, well, that was a good answer, because I had honestly been wondering, and I know that I've heard you explain that before, or heard it explained to a certain extent, but I know there are probably other people that wonder, because like I'm all the time getting asked, why is your name Cardboard Crazies? And I think I've explained it so many times now that it's like I read it off of a script.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So why are you Geek Out with Roscoe? Where did you come up with the name Roscoe?
It's based off my last name. So it's actually, if you see like my mom's name in there is Cindy Roskowski. So my last name is Roskowski. So I shortened it to Roscoe. It sounded cool. It's funny because during the COVID, the whole pandemic, I got back into drawing, and I didn't like my signature. Like I was just like not having it anymore. So I was like, I want to try something different. So I actually wrote Roscoe, and then it kind of stuck with me, and then I just kept using it, and then I changed it on my Instagram was like originally Lord Roscoe, and then I was like, what is like a not just comic book based, but I want to do like all avenues of different things, pop culture or whatever. So what does everyone do? Everyone geeks out about something. It doesn't have to just be comic books, cards. I mean, you can geek out about anything in the world. You can geek out about getting a new car. You can geek out about the new song you just heard. You know what I mean? You actually geek out. You like, and so yeah, it was Geek Out with Roscoe is what I came up with.
So Roscoe, what is your first, if you don't mind sharing, what is your real first name?
Yeah, that was my next question.
Man, you guys are hitting me today, man.
Is that supposed to be a secret?
A lot of people don't know it. That's for sure. I mean,
I
like
know
a lot
because you go by Roscoe, but do you want to keep that under wraps?
I don't have to.
I mean, it's up to you.
I just know that.
What is your address and social security number?
Okay, all right. Those would be part B and C of the. Okay. All right. I just know that once my real name gets out there, that people are going to want to call me this now.
Is it Joshua?
No, it's actually a name that
we should guess it. That's way better. Everyone guess Roscoe's name in the chat. His first name. If you already know it, don't guess though.
Yeah, don't guess. But if you, good luck. Good luck. That's all I'm going to tell you. It's not a common name.
Ooh,
It's not
what
a
is it?
common
Hints.
What does it start with?
Oh man,
No, don't give it too early. That needs to. I think we need to have guesses. Maybe till like 8:30, and then we get the
Mervin. My name
Ronald.
said Tyler. What? Wait a minute.
No, that's my name.
Oh yeah. See, come on. See, my mom's going. She forgets. We're both wearing hats. No,
Calvin.
Calvin. No. It's oh man. It I don't, if I. It's yeah, like I said, it's not a very common name. No one in our like community has this name. Like Nick. Like all of us, like
Nick.
Yeah, right. Yep, it's Nick. Nailed it. Rasputin. That's it right there.
Donut.
Donut.
Duncan.
I'll take it. No.
Leslie.
Loretta. What?
Franklin.
Yes.
Loretta.
Franklin the turtle.
Sunshine.
Hey,
Tulip.
it's Franklin.
Oh, Sunshine. That'd be cool. Sunshine Tulip. Yep, that's why I go by Roscoe Pogan, because my real name is Forrest Gump.
Jesus.
Oh,
Gabriel.
Man, I'm telling you, it'd be a tough one to guess.
That's the fun of it.
But the thing is if I give you the first letter, then you're gonna like it cuts down a lot of names. So that's why I was like, damn, if I give you the first letter,
It probably eliminates every name that doesn't start with that letter.
Xander.
I've met Joakim Noah twice, by the way, Jonathan. That's crazy.
Well,
really?
he played in Florida.
Yeah, he went to UF. Yeah, I used to party there. I met Tim Tebow. I met a bunch of those guys. Those guys were crazy.
Nice.
Tebow was one of the nicest guys ever, though. That's all I got to say. Zod. Yep, that's what they call me, General. The old
Jebediah.
Jebediah. Yeah. Ezekiel. Oh, man. I'm loving these names. Oh, man.
So you said that
Yes.
we're going to end up calling you that name. What's going to happen is we're going to like one of these names better, and then we're going to call you by one of those names, like Zod or Xerxes.
That sounds cool. I'm cool with that. Hey, I didn't know we were wigging out.
I would just like to draw attention. I'd like to draw attention for 1 second that we've got Bob Floss on.
I thought this was supposed to be my episode.
Cardboard. Geek out. Egbert, how you doing?
Egbert. Oh, man. Hey, man, that is pretty damn close.
Is it Emilio?
Emilio! No.
Whoa!
And he tipped his hat like
I was
this.
standing at the payphone, and this guy
Egbert.
turns around and tips his hat like this. You wouldn't believe who it was, the Mighty Duck Man. And I was like, Emilio!
The Mighty
The
Duck
Breakfast
Man
Club, when I
himself.
was there.
That's actually my middle name.
Emilio?
Okay, so I'm here to draw friendly little trees and chew bubblegum, and I'm fresh out of bubblegum.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
So let's
Man, people are loving Bob Floss in the chat. Going
How are
crazy.
you guys doing tonight?
Good. How you doing, brother?
I just want to come on. I know I really want to apologize first and foremost. I know I was supposed to make an appearance at C3, but my alter ego really wasn't feeling that well that day, so I just want to apologize.
It's okay. We understand, Bob.
You made it here now. That's all that matters.
So I want to draw attention to this really quick. He spelled it right in the chat.
Get out of here.
He read your shirt.
It's morphin time. You know, the worst part is I literally asked if he would do another one for me, and he said absolutely not. And I was like, well, can I get like a refund, or can we work this out? Something? He said no. That's what you deserve, Tyler. And I was like, God, that's so rude, Burke.
Hold on.
That's exactly what happened.
Just to make you feel better, Tyler.
Oh, I'm so excited.
That doesn't make me feel better.
Okay, so we're still waiting on Roscoe's name. We're still waiting on it.
I don't want to know yet.
You're gonna be waiting.
Oh, come on.
Okay, wait. Is it 8:30? No, we got at 8:30. You tell us the first letter. This needs to be ongoing.
All right.
All right, mark your clocks for 8:30, okay?
Is that fake time?
That's God's time.
Real time.
It's not real time.
Real time.
Okay, so is it your question, Roscoe?
Oh yeah. 1 second. Let's go here. Let's see what I got for you. All right. If you won a contest to go anywhere in the world, all expenses covered, no money was no option, where would you go, brother?
Well, I've been to Ireland.
No, I didn't ask you where you've been. Okay, I asked you where you want. No,
oh my God! I feel attacked.
Now,
I feel attacked.
It feels a little testy here. I mean, are we all
A little testy? I usually like it when it's a little testy.
You mean canones?
Canones?
Canones.
Okay.
So I've been to Ireland. I have family in Ireland. So I wouldn't pick there because I've been there before, but I would love to go back. But somewhere I've never been. Let's think. I'm a pretty homey person. Like I definitely like it at home, and Indiana's basically the best place on earth. So it's hard for me to imagine leaving. But if I had to pick anywhere in the world to go, all expenses paid. So I'd do it up for sure. I'd probably go to New York. I'd probably go to New York because I think there's a lot of cool things in New York. I'd love to go to like a Yankees game, Mets game, Knicks game, Rangers game. I just think there's a lot of stuff there that's cool. But I don't know anyone there that I would want to meet, so I'll just have to be by myself.
Dang. You don't know anybody in New York you'd want to meet?
Not one person.
Not even a certain DJ?
No DJs. I'm pretty anti-DJs.
Oh, man.
I do know a guy, Lee J. Dinks. Maybe I'd meet Lee J.
Okay. That's fair enough.
But, yeah, I think New York would be fun. And I've heard lots of fun things especially from Nick here, Bob Floss. He tells me some crazy stories about, like, the ladies and stuff.
Oh.
And I am married, and my wife's right there. Hi, Lisa. Yeah, so.
Remember, she said don't bother her.
But she's my first wife, so.
You're just waiting to get her out of the way then.
Yep. So I'd say New York.
I would say, even though it gets real cold, that whole atmosphere of like the winter, like the Christmas time over there is amazing. Absolutely, it's just another thing. It's like you can go to New York, but New York during Christmas time is something else. I mean, it's unreal.
Yeah, I'd go during Christmas. The cold never bothered me anyway. And I really like
not to play
like Chicago
Frozen.
During wintertime, so New York wouldn't bother me.
Nice. Yeah. It's a you wouldn't go to a Giants game? You want to go to a football game though?
No, I don't really care about the NFL.
Oh, okay.
I think you would like Citi Field a lot more than Yankee Stadium.
Why?
It feels more of a ballpark than Yankee Stadium does. Yankee Stadium feels like a corporate event.
Yeah. But I love baseball.
Yeah.
You might even go to the fields in Brooklyn and see the Mets affiliate.
So, Mark?
Or a Nets game. I'd go to a Nets game. Are they technically in New York?
Brooklyn.
I didn't know if they were actually in Brooklyn. Like the Tampa Bay Rays are actually in St. Petersburg. They're not in Tampa Bay. So I thought they weren't in Brooklyn.
Terrible
they're
stadium. Tampa Bay Rays is one of the worst fields I've ever been to.
Yeah, it's awful. I've been there too. It is terrible.
No, the Marlins though. Marlins Stadium is
I've never been there.
gorgeous, and I love it because you know what's great is in the outfield. Like when you go to concession stand, they built it to you stand in line and everything is open in the back, so you can watch the game still while you're waiting in line to get a beer or a hot dog or a soft pretzel. One of those.
That's how my concession stand that's how my field is here in Fort Wayne. They have it's open like that. It's absolutely awesome.
Fort Wayne, who's there?
The Tin Caps.
Okay.
Minor league team. I think am I wearing them? Yeah, this team.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have where I'm at. I have the St. Lucie Mets. So I get to all the spring training and all that stuff. Man, it's the traffic is just unreal. It's unreal. But that's a fun little stadium.
Yeah, minor league stadiums are underrated.
Oh, that's cool. That's a good little nugget of information right there for you if you ever go to New York.
Where? Late shows are free? Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
That would be super
Thanks.
fun.
Yeah, and you got to wait in line too. I don't know if you can just if you have a ticket, if you're guaranteed entrance. I think it's still got to be like a first come first serve kind of thing.
Oh man, Pocan. How did Pocan find my name?
Is that right?
That's my name.
Where? Edmund? Is it?
Yeah, that's my government name.
Oh my goodness.
He had to have messaged your mom.
I mean, I don't think I have it anywhere, do I? I mean, that's kind of crazy because he even has the correct spelling with a U. Holy crap!
There's nothing to be ashamed about with that name. That's a very regal name.
Oh, I'm not ashamed of it at all. I just know that I feel like people are going to be like, "Oh, Edmund," and I'm like, I like Roscoe.
No, you're going to be Roscoe or Frisky Bigness. One of two.
Okay, good. Yeah. No, but that was fun, though. I don't know how Pocan found it, though.
Edmund.
Sir Edmund.
Joe slid into those mama DMs.
Damn, Pocan.
What's up, Manny? Station.
We're going to be Daddy Pocan?
Look, your mom says, no, I didn't spill my guts.
I wonder.
That was
funny.
That's a really good guess. If he guessed, in fact.
Yeah, that's a great guess because, like I said, oh no, now she did it. Ah, damn it. What my mom calls me and everyone else, like all my grandparents and stuff.
If you had not drawn attention to that, I wouldn't have highlighted it. But since you mentioned it,
Eddie,
you're not ashamed of that, right?
I'm not a big fan of Eddie. I mean, if it's my mom and my grandma, my dad once in a while, it's okay. But honestly, I have not liked Eddie since I was a kid. Yeah.
So you know now that everybody's going to call you Eddie from now on.
That's weird, Eddie. I'm not going to call you.
Right on cue.
It's weird. It's just weird for me. I don't know. Like, I just don't. It's funny. Growing up, I was like, man, I look like a Chris, or I look like or a John. I feel like. But
so you look like a me.
Yeah. I look like I feel like I could pass as a Chris.
Yeah.
No? What do you think, Bob? No? Okay. Edmund, Sir Edmund fits me.
I can see an Edmund.
Yeah. Edmund.
I know a few Edmonds, and they're all prolifically successful, so.
Edmund Fitzgerald?
No.
Oh, okay. Never heard of her.
I've heard of Ella Fitzgerald.
Oh.
Was it Edmund one of the brothers in the Chronicles of Narnia?
Yes. Yep. That was going to be my hint later if no one got
How do
it.
you know that?
I'm a big C.S. Lewis fan.
Yeah, and see Comic Talk.
I thought
Edmund
you were going to say
Fitzgerald.
the movie, that old movie.
Oh no,
Isn't Edmund Fitzgerald a song? Or wasn't it a ship or something? And there was a song about the ship. People have said that to me when they're like, find out my name's Edmund. They're like, oh, Edmund. Because I used to be on the phones and I'd be like, oh, yeah, my name's Edmund. And like, oh, hello, Desmond. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll go with that. But King of Narnia. Edmund was King of Narnia. Sir Edmund. Yeah, so now y'all know my government name.
Wow.
what's up, Jade?
Yeah,
It'll never be the same.
no, never.
So, Bob Flaws, we know you're a guest on the show, and we appreciate you being here. But would you like to ask? Would you like to ask Mr. Shattered Glass a question?
No,
Okay.
I
And
feel
that-
we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out enough about Tyler tonight. So
Yeah, Tyler's going to be in the hot seat twice tonight. If you didn't know, he's going to be on Meet the Burke Fam at what 9:30 Eastern.
Yep.
Yeah, 9:30.
So
I'm going to try to put Burke. Honestly, my goal for tonight isn't to answer questions. I'm going to try to get Burke's channel deleted. That's really been like a goal of mine because he can't spell Morpin. So if you like any of Burke's content, go check it out because he might not have a channel for more than another hour or so.
Oh gosh, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Well, it's great to know that we, we've got so many different characters in this community. We've got one that comes on that looks a couple of shades lighter than Carrot Top. We've got a rat god in here. We've got the Prince of Narnia or the King of Narnia, and just some dude that is a dude disguised as a dude playing another dude. But Tyler, if you were doing something outside of YouTube, what would you be doing?
Like for spare time?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I'd probably just be like watching movies, TV, or reading, or playing video games.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely nothing too important. Sometimes I feel like YouTube takes up a lot of my time, and then I'll like be like, all right, I'm not doing anything for YouTube today. I'll just watch YouTube and not do anything, and then I don't do it. I'm like, wow, I don't really have a whole lot else to do I? So
Okay.
it's a good thing I have something to do.
So what channels do you watch or like to watch on YouTube?
Oh man, I feel like I watch as many people as I possibly can. I watch about 6 hours or more a day
Wow.
because
It's easy to do that though.
yeah, because I watch at work, so I'll be listening mostly.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just all kinds of community members, mostly small channels like Bueller, Comic Tom, Jim Mint, just
Yeah,
really
really.
the small channels.
really got to get those guys discovered.
Yep. But I also watch like you guys, and I usually catch this show on Rewind because honestly, I usually don't have time to watch during like right now because I'm getting around for work or sleeping because
Okay.
I work at night. But today I can. I'm actually off work this week, so
Oh, this whole week you're off?
this whole week. So I build trucks. If you didn't know that, and if you do know that, then you might know why I'm off because we're having trouble getting parts, chips, and we're very short-handed on our parts right now.
So, buddy, we got to play Blackout sometime this week, buddy.
Yes, we do.
Wait a minute. You guys play Call of Duty?
We do. We've never played together, but we will this week.
What are you doing in like 50 minutes? You want to play in like 50 minutes?
I'll be on Burke's channel.
Oh,
Exactly.
Or I would definitely.
Hit up Burke. Sorry, man. Something came up.
Yeah. So, all right. I made new plans.
Don't watch between the lines, by the way.
I get that.
Yeah, I agree. I don't. I like Comic Tom. I like his big podcast, but that's really the main one I watch. I really watch smaller channels for sure.
Do you see?
well, honestly,
do you
we
see
have to
Burke-
watch. Sorry,
Oh.
sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No.
Edmund.
No. I was going to say Real Rude's logo is the picture I did for him. I don't know if you see that. It's a Spider-Man 2099 in a sombrero and a mustache.
I have a real keen eye for those 2099 characters. There you go, Tyler. Sorry, I didn't mean to minimize it while you were.
I always feel if you don't know me, if you've never seen me before, I'm very sarcastic. Almost everything I say is sarcastic. So
No, not
when I
Tyler.
say I just watch those channels, that's not true. I actually never watch Jim Mint, like ever. I do like Comic Tom's thing. I watch Bueller's Sunday show or Monday show. But that's it. Besides that, I always watch everyone else for speculation, like Legion in the chat, Free Keys in the chat. Obviously, this
Yay.
Roscoe. But I do a lot of stuff with Lee. Like we've got, if you've never seen Whack Comics, we do all parody stuff basically. We've done a couple songs, I think 3 songs, and we just wrote 2 more songs this weekend. So we've got 2 more songs coming up pretty soon. I think we're gonna do a music video again.
You know,
Nice.
if you're doing a music video, you ought to have this guy right here dance in your music video. I hear he likes dancing.
Nick? Oh yeah, I saw that. That's dancing, right? Can you dance like that for us, Nick? Like for the music video?
I could if Nick was here, but Nick's not here.
Oh well, I'll make sure you hit him up.
Yeah, 'cause
Send him a
I
message.
think everybody wants to see that.
That is good. dancing.
Roscoe's mom may not want to see that.
Oh, believe me, she does want to see that.
You might want to see it.
No, there's no might about it.
I want to see Nick play the piano.
We did. We saw a video of that.
I know. I want to see and hear him play the piano. I lost my mind watching that video. I was like, "Oh no, he's not."
Oh man,
That was epic though. I got to give you that. That was really good. So, Mr. Roscoe, do you have another question for our guest?
yeah. This has actually been one of my favorite questions to ask people now, and I'm actually excited to see what this guy says. Tyler, what has been your favorite Halloween costume?
Oh, that's a good question. I got some stories with that. So when I think I was 5,
See,
I wore.
told you.
Yeah, that's a great question. That's one you don't hear. Good job, Chris. So when I was 5, I wore a $5 Casper the Ghost costume, and I wore it to down the street. There's this strip mall, and I got entered into the costume contest because I wanted to be entered, and I had no chance. People basically cosplay at this event, awesome stuff. But I just thought it was fun to be a part of it. I'm 5 years old. Who cares? And the people running it, my dad was a teacher, and they were former students of his, and they loved him, and they thought I was a cute 5-year-old, and they all voted for me to win. So when I was 5 years old, I had this $5 costume with a crappy thing that looked like Casper and basically white clothes on. And I was Casper the Ghost, and I won this costume contest, and I won a bunch of money and stuff. And these people came decked out in their costumes, and they were not happy.
This was 2005, right?
I was 5. I was born in 2007.
Were you really?
Yeah.
He doesn't look 14. He looks every bit of 14.
Wait a minute. I don't realize what I just asked, do I? I took what Tyler was saying seriously.
We all make that mistake.
Jeez.
I love to say that because people never know at first, and they start doing the math in their head, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Is that possible?"
Look, I'm doing good most of the time just to have the right picture up in the top corner of the screen. We all
Yeah, I
know,
remember that. I remember that time you didn't.
we all know how much of a mess that can be. Oh man. Okay.
I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I would say that was probably one of my favorite memories. But my favorite costume was definitely the Green Ranger, because I was a big Power Rangers fan as a kid. So I would say probably the Green Ranger. But that story is just like unbeatable. Can you imagine going to like a Comic-Con and them having a contest and some little kid with some horrible costume winning an award? Like, it's hilarious.
So that's the reason why you are the way you are, right?
That is the why.
content.
I've been given everything that I've ever wanted in life from 5 years old on, and that's why I am the way that I am.
There it is.
And
So
what way is that?
I've not earned a thing, right, Lisa? Yep, she said yes.
So you were a Power Rangers fan until somebody spelled Morphin Time wrong, right?
Yeah, I was a Power Rangers fan, but not anymore.
Somebody ruined that for you.
Somebody ruined that for me.
Would you like to tell everybody who ruined it for you, just so they know?
It's Burke Family 54 Comics. I'm going to be on a show later because I'm going to try to shut him down.
This guy?
But yeah, but he really ruined a lot of things for me. I don't know what to think of him. I know he's just been disrespectful to me. Everyone should go subscribe to him so you can see his demeanor and you can see what I'm talking about. It's really the only way to know is to subscribe and watch all of his new videos, because his old videos, it's not the same. You got to watch his new ones.
At what point is that though? What date would you say he's officially changed?
Tomorrow after tonight's stream.
So he's probably sitting at home like this right here.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Why do you think he's so excited?
I don't know. Probably.
He's upset. He's so upset. He thinks tile sucks. I don't know what.
I did see that. Tile sucks.
Got him.
Damn it, Burke.
He shorts you a letter every time he speaks to you, doesn't he?
This is 8. If I don't finish this before, I'm going to be so disappointed.
It's all good. I don't know if I'm going to be done either.
Yeah, but I have to be done. It's
okay.
my goal.
You guys are not done. I have like a 20 by 23 easel here, and I'm almost done.
Well,
you're a professional.
Yeah, you're a pro.
You're used to doing paintings in 30-minute time spans. Okay.
Huh? Is it silent reading?
Ricky.
I don't mind silence. I know a lot of people say it's like boring or whatever. I've always liked silence. It's kind of peaceful.
Try telling a class full of elementary kids you like silence.
Oh yeah.
You'll never get it. So okay. If you had to get rid of Marvel, DC, or indie books for good, which would you get rid of?
Off my reading list, it would be Marvel, because I basically don't read any Marvel.
No, I mean like get rid of them. They don't exist anymore.
Well, that would just suck.
Mm-hmm.
Because like when it comes to DC and Marvel, there's so many great movies. Like some of my favorite movies ever is really what got me into reading comics. And like if those weren't around, who knows if I'd even be here today, because I love like The Dark Knight and Avengers. just all the different movies over time. Batman Begins, Batman and Robin, the classics. And so I don't think I could get rid of DC if we're talking like forever, because I wouldn't even be reading. And then same thing with Marvel. So I guess it would have to be indie comics just by default, which sucks because those are my favorite things to read currently.
Hmm.
So I guess I would have to go with indie comics in a really, really weird way. But that would never be my actual choice.
Hello, wifey.
That's a horrible
What up,
question.
crazy
Just because it
lady?
makes me sad. There's no winning that one. What would you do, Nick? Or Bob?
Nick's not here. Yeah.
Bobby?
I'd have to get rid of DC.
What if there was no Dark Knight?
There would still be Endgame.
Yeah, that's a lot later. Who knows if there would be without that movie? That came before them all.
Oh yeah, well I guess Batman '89 started it all, right?
Yeah. Who knows where we'd be in cinematic history without movies like that?
Yeah, it's tough to say. I'm in the same boat.
Yeah,
Because
that
I've
is
loved Marvel
tough.
since I was a kid. They made great movies. DC has been so many iconic characters, and I've read at a time also. But right now, it's just indie stuff that I'm reading.
Yeah.
So let's take the movies off the table. No, the movies didn't exist. You have to go with the books and books alone. What would you get rid of? And I know that sounds like a weird question to ask, but
So
I mean,
no movies exist. None of them.
if the
We're talking.
Never.
Yeah.
if the movies did not exist and you had to choose one of the three, what would you choose to get rid of?
Okay. Well, if none of the movies existed, then we're just talking straight stories and art over time. I mean, DC has a longer history that I probably appreciate more than Marvel. I mean, but the thing is, I love Spider-Man. I don't read it currently because I've just heard bad things about it. But and then any comics is what I read right now, so I couldn't get rid of any comics. So it would have to be Marvel or DC. I feel like the longevity of like Batman and Superman just being so iconic, and even you could even say they without those, who knows what Marvel comics would be like. Those were the stepping stones that started comic everything, like the revolution, the love for superheroes, the drive for more. So I'd have to say probably get rid of Marvel.
That and that's a tough question because you've got so many good stories on both sides.
Yeah.
If you get rid of Marvel, then you're getting rid of classics like Captain America and Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, which honestly, I'm going to make some people mad saying this. I could live without the Fantastic Four because I really don't feel like they've done a good Fantastic Four storyline in ages.
I think what the real question is without Marvel, could you do without Kickapoo Joe?
Oh, God.
What?
I'm just going to leave that there. That's all I'm going to say.
He's talking about the rant that I had about the Kickapoo cover of Captain America.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I forgot that was called that.
Joe Gomez?
Joe Gomez of the Kickapoo tribe.
I love Joe Gomez. He's my favorite now.
That cover is not my favorite. That cover is just doo-doo.
I just sent it off to CGC, that cover.
Did you really?
Yep, and then I have the return dress going to you.
Uh,
Happy birthday. No.
so, Tyler, when are you going to have me on to do a whack hat?
Oh, you're coming on. We've got a long list of I think we're filled for like the next month. This is maybe like the most we've ever been booked out.
And, that's a good problem to have. But, yeah, that cover really just got under my skin. I feel like I feel like if they were trying to make a statement with it, then they made a statement poorly. The other cover that they put out with him on it was far superior.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
And I know it was just a character design cover, but
I don't know if there's anything to look into. Oh man.
So how are our drawings going? Are we nearing completion?
I'm getting close.
I'm finishing the ink on it.
Really, really happy I started this as early as I did. I'll tell you that.
And
The coloring is taking so much longer, and I'm not even good at coloring. So
I have to fill in some difficult foreground, but after that, I'll be finished.
I love these artistic terms that you're using. Foreground. Yeah. Good.
I invented most of them, so second
It's
nature.
true.
Now, what would you say you're using more of, burnt umber or raw sienna?
You know, I'm feeling a little bit better today, so it's probably more of a burnt sienna day.
Okay.
Raw umber is like, when I'm feeling a little bit down, I kind of want to convey that on my page.
Gotcha. So it's a color thing.
What
You
is
have to use
this
color
color?
to evoke mood.
Oh, yes, of course.
Sounds
we get
quite
these
expressionist.
cheap ass markers. Look, they don't even have a color on them. It just says washable, lavable, and there's no color.
I must say, your Spanish is impeccable.
Lavable? I don't even know what that means.
Free Energy says he just sent you his drawing, Rosconius.
Oh, cool.
Edmund.
Eddie?
Yes. Oh man, that's going to be a thing I'm going to hear a lot, I guess. Huh?
No, just today. Today is okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then I go in Legion on Friday, and then all of a sudden it's.
What's up, Rob? How's it going?
What's up?
Hey, what up, Rob?
The man with a superiorly exquisite collection. Mr. I'm waiting for 195 submissions to come back from CGC.
That's crazy. I wish I could do that.
You can.
I wish I could afford to do that. I wish I could just send in everything I had. But then I don't like to resell. Like I do resell a little bit, but not a lot. I bought all these books because I like them and I want them. That's why I have them.
He says he's been building shelving to make room for all those slabs.
Wow.
This marker sucks. Don't buy markers that don't have a color on them.
Well, I'm glad you're using your fancy equipment tonight, Tyler.
I feel like this. I didn't want to use colored pencils because I feel like they're not. You can't see them good enough.
So, Tyler, you said that movies got you into reading books. Is that correct?
Oh yeah.
So, what movie actually did it for you?
I feel like it's just a culmination of like all the MCU and Dark Knight, because I figured I would always be a fan of reading comics, but like my one buddy, we would talk about movies all the time. I used to work in a movie theater, and
Okay.
he told me like about some of the stories that were in comics, and I was like, oh, that sounds awesome. And he gave me Death of the Family to read. So that was like the very first thing I read. Like that was a whole storyline or whatever. And
Look at that.
Yeah. So
Bob Flossie's is the same
what does that say?
stuff.
You use Crayola. I don't have Crayola.
I'm sponsored by Crayola.
Oh well, shit.
Wait a minute. I thought Bob Foss had his own brand.
Yes, Crayola.
Oh, so that's your brand. Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Are these Crayola?
if
This one's not. This one's way better.
you're trying to test the authenticity of my Bob Ross impersonation, Chris.
No,
Do you understand how far I take things?
But to answer your question without answering it, I feel like it was more of just like me loving stories and wanting to know more and read more stories, and because really comics are they're just like movies. The way when I read them, I feel that way anyway.
Do you read books as well?
I used to read books, but I don't anymore.
comic collectors don't read. What are you talking about?
I've read like all
that's only if they're from the North Carolina, South Carolina area.
Oh, that was low.
I thought that was the stipulation. Wasn't that the stipulation?
Yeah.
Or it was just the entire comic community. People who read comics?
I thought it was people who read comics, not just North Carolinians.
Okay, sorry about that then.
Do you, Nick? Do you read?
No, I do audiobooks nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I read, it puts me to sleep. So I wouldn't get very far with a novel or anything like that. So I just do audiobooks before I go to bed every night. So
Actually,
audiobooks are amazing.
I actually just finished a book the other day. I read Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Oh.
Really good book. If you haven't read it.
That's awesome.
So Tyler, while are we finished up? Is everybody done?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm basically done.
Nobody seems very excited about having to show their family picture, but while we're doing this and you're finishing up, if you had to list your top 5 favorite movies, what would they be?
Oh God, that is not. I literally like have a list out, and it's like there's probably like 50 on there because I feel like top 5, top 10. Top 10 is only a top 10 because it stops at 10. Like when I think of my favorite of anything, it could be 3 things or it could be 40 things. Like my favorite baseball team is the Cubs. I only have 1, but my favorite movie I've got like 50. Back to the Future, just some that come off the top of my head. Back to the Future. Oh, you did? Which one?
Yeah, the first one. I watched that with my son.
Oh,
really?
Have you seen it before?
He hadn't. I of course have. We did that one today. We did Gremlins yesterday, and we realized. I realized how much different a PG rating was in 1985 than it would be today.
Yep. The language. The language is it's insane. Like I watched Sandlot not too long ago, and they were like shit, and like they were saying all kinds, and I was like, huh? I was watching this when I was 10. Like, what's happening here?
Language, violence.
Yep. Yeah, it's crazy. But
Yeah.
how did he like Back to the Future?
He thought it was good.
Yeah, Gremlins.
Gremlins, nah, not so much.
Freaked him out a little bit.
Freaked me out a little bit now watching it.
Yeah, the one that dresses up like a woman is the one that freaked me out.
And you know what's funny? I think they cut out the one in the red dress. Remember they had one in a red dress smoking cigarettes, I think it was?
Yeah, was that in the second one? Or was that still in the first one?
I thought that it might have been in the first one.
Could have been.
But sorry for interrupting you, Tyler.
No, I asked you. Jaws. I love fucking Jaws. That movie's amazing. It's a Wonderful Life. I've always loved It's a Wonderful Life. That's like
really
definitely on my top. Yeah, I've loved it since I was a kid. I watch it probably a few times a year.
Wow.
Yeah, I think psychological thrillers are probably my favorite. Like some really good Christopher Nolan movies, like The Prestige. I love
was
The
a
Prestige.
really good movie.
Prestige is cool.
Yeah, I just feel like I've got an endless list of movies. It's kind of like you'd say, "Is that a good movie?" And it's like, "Yeah, that's a good movie." Into the Spider-Verse. That's probably my favorite comic book movie.
Hey, what's the name of the one with Anthony Hopkins and Ryan Gosling? And it's like a psychological thriller. Anyone ever see that one?
that the one where Gosling was in a car accident?
I think so.
I don't know.
Something Games. It's like, I don't know. That was a really cool, and I can't remember the name of it now, but that was a really cool one. I gave you both the actors, so if anybody wants to look it up.
I love. Has anyone seen Prisoners? I love that movie. I love Denis Villeneuve, the director.
Prisoners?
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman also, right?
Yep, Hugh Jackman, Jake Gyllenhaal. I love both of them.
That was a phenomenal movie.
Yeah,
I loved that movie. That was a great one. Very underrated, I think.
Yeah, it basically made me not want to have kids.
That's what made you?
That's. I mean, I don't think that's a decider, but it didn't make me excited to have kids because that is like it like chills me to the bone.
Yeah, it's unreal.
Most David Fincher movies, David Fincher is like my favorite director. Like I loved Fight Club forever, but I think there's other ones that have surpassed it that he's done. Let's see what else has he done? Why am I blanking all of a sudden? Let me look because I can't not say like 20 Fincher movies. Oh, the Facebook movie. Whatever the hell that's called. Zodiac. Zodiac just kills me. I love that movie. You guys ever seen that?
Oh yeah, just another. Isn't that Jake Gyllenhaal again?
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal again.
So you're just saying you're a big Jake Gyllenhaal fan? No.
Yeah, I definitely am. He's one of my favorite actors. Him, Brad Pitt, Social Network. That was the one.
I never saw that with Lex Luthor.
Yeah, with Lex Luthor. He directs Seven.
Ooh, Seven's a good one.
Gone Girl. I don't know if you've seen Gone Girl.
That was a disturbing one.
Yeah.
So are you looking forward to Dune?
I don't know because I don't really want to read it. I read the first I started the first trade paperback and I was super confused. So I decided not to keep reading it, and I thought maybe just the movie would be better. But I mean, I'm gonna give it a shot because he's directing it, and there's tons of good actors like Timothy Chalamet, fucking Rebecca Ferguson's amazing.
Batista.
Yeah, Batista's in there.
Isaac.
I love Rebecca Ferguson.
Yeah, Mission Impossible. There's another one I could.
I watched
Ghost Protocol.
Mr. Murder, which was the Shining sequel.
Oh yeah,
Mr. Sleep.
Dr. Sleep.
Dr. Sleep.
Yes.
The same thing. And
Yes.
I stared at her the whole movie.
Yep.
But this one with the one Reminiscence wasn't that good.
I did not see that one.
My baby nephew was born Saturday, and they actually named him. His middle name is Atreides from Dune.
Oh.
So, gentlemen, we've reached that time in the show where it is time to show our work. We don't want to delay Tyler from getting to his next appointment. So, Tyler, being the guest, you get to decide the order of which we go in.
Okay, I want to see Ross goes first.
Okay.
Damn it. Okay.
Or maybe Chris's. I changed my mind.
No, it's okay. I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to finish this anyway. But all right. So for this, I thought of a family, and when I was thinking it in my head, I was like, oh, I want to do like a picture that like this family would have up like above their fireplace or above, So I started doing the Flintstones, and
oh, that is sweet.
But yeah, I didn't have enough time to color it and stuff. So, but I will finish it eventually. So yeah, the Flintstones, one of the first families.
Love it.
Yeah. So yeah, I wish I could have had it done, but it's all good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go next because I'm not going after Chris. So, but I'll definitely go after Roscoe.
Thanks, appreciate it.
So I did. I guess you can just see it. Here you go.
Ah.
It's Stitch because Ohana means family.
That's awesome. I was gonna do that tonight. I was gonna draw him writing Ohana, but I was like, I'm not gonna do that.
Ooh, that I'm glad you didn't because then it would have been way better.
Probably. Yeah, I got I do have Free Energies.
Okay.
Free Energy sent me his picture. Wonder if anyone else did.
All right, Chris, you can go now.
Okay.
Oh, here, wait. Let me show me real quick, because I'll show him after.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, he
After
did the
Tyler.
same thing. Cheater.
Yeah, but his is has a lot more going on.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to show it after you. So.
Damn you, Free Energy.
That's the only one I got for tonight.
Okay. Well, I went a little bit different of a direction. Since the show that I drew from deals a lot with family, I drew a father and son duo, and I went with Vegeta and Trunks.
Ooh.
Who's the other
Nice.
one? What's his name?
Trunks.
Trunks?
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of that. That's a bad name.
Swim
Well,
trunks.
Fortunately, I did not name them. I just
Yes, you did. No.
That's awesome.
I wasn't very. I told Roscoe before the show I was having a little bit of trouble with this one tonight, trying to figure out what I was going to do because I thought about doing the Bat family, and then I thought about doing the Addams family, and then I was like, eh.
Yeah, I had a couple in mind. Like I literally, you know me, I like to do mashups. So I was gonna you ready for this? I was gonna do Rick and Morty, but I was gonna do Grandpa Pickles and Tommy Pickles. But it didn't quite work out too well. So I was like, I'm just gonna go with the Flintstones. Well,
You're muted, Nick.
So I take it because I'm big and it's my turn now?
Yep, it's your turn. Let's
All
see
right.
it.
I'm not gonna have to explain this because it's gonna be pretty immersive. Like when you see it, you're gonna be instantly drawn to the place. Instantly feel like you're there.
But
And
wait.
because of the photorealism, you're gonna know exactly who it is. And since Tyler loves memes,
Hold on. Before you show it, I feel like I'm listening to somebody else describe another person's work.
Oh, shit.
yeah, I guess you could say that.
Okay. It's not as authentic as the real person that did it said that, but hey.
All right, Chris, you've obviously never worn a wig in Texas, so you don't really understand what I did for you today.
Oh my god, it's huge.
Okay, do you guys?
oh my gosh!
you
Look
guys-
at all the color.
I mean, do you feel like like when he was in Gladiator or 300, you kind of feel walking through the wheat fields? You feel that way with the grass and the sky and the brown birds?
How,
You can't even show his face.
What kind of brown birds are those? Are they like turkey vultures?
I feel like they're chicken hawks.
It's like,
He's emotional over his artwork.
and of course, we have Vin Diesel saying, all we got is family.
Yeah.
And he's standing in the river as he normally does and looking at the soccer goal, not the outline of the whatever it was that was holding this up, but yeah, that's it.
how did you
He's
have all
right.
that time? Look at all those blades of grass that you did. Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
I almost did Vin Diesel, and I looked him up, and I didn't think I could draw him, so I was like, I think I'm gonna go with Stitch. But now I'm glad I didn't because you nailed it.
I did.
Yeah, I'm
Because
glad I didn't draw it either.
because I know how you love memes, and it kind of fit, with the family thing. So
Yeah.
there you go. And brown birds.
I don't got friends. I got family.
Yeah, there you go.
Vin Diesel, Michael Scott.
That's it. Yep. Groot.
There we'll just leave that up.
See, Knowles Fish knows where it's at.
Oh my goodness.
The best one. That's right. I mean, the detail that went into that. I mean,
Yeah.
I should be ashamed.
I'm
gonna throw mine out.
You should feel like you were there.
I did. I feel like I was standing in that water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I was in the presence of greatness.
I can't wait to. I definitely need to see one of those brown birds again, though. I'm gonna.
I'd love to see him up close.
Yeah.
Wait till you see next week when I draw Joe Gomez from the Kickapoo tribe.
Oh God. It'll definitely be better than that other cover.
Here we are. Oh, there's the sound that they make. Tyler, do you know what bird that is just by the sound alone?
By the sound alone, can I hear it one more time?
Brown birds make this sound.
Is it a hummingbird?
Whippoorwill.
Oh.
Look over here.
Yeah, I'm just a birdie too.
The sound keeps changing on me. Maybe it's my equipment.
Look over here. Whippoorwill.
Whoop, whoop.
Is it a duck?
You too.
It's a duck. Is it a mallard?
I love that movie, by the way, Nick. Three Amigos is amazing.
It's too much immersion. We don't have the technology for that kind of immersion yet. So
Look over here. Look over here. Whoop, 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 whoop.
They look like the kind of birds that say,
Look over here. Look over here. Yo.
I would say there is a plethora of brown birds.
Do you guys know where this is from? Yeah, I'm just a birdie too. Oh man, Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
No,
You guys ever seen
never seen it.
Little birdie.
that? I'm just
Birdie.
tiger.
We
Tiger.
are all
Yes.
the same sexual orientation.
We are two ventriloquists.
going on?
Ventriloquists. Yo, that's a
If you have
great
not-
movie.
Yeah, if you've not seen that movie, do yourself a favor and watch that movie.
well, guys, we have reached the end of the show, and this is where we go around the clock and we talk about things that we have coming up. But before we do, I just want to acknowledge the chat one more time. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We really appreciate you coming on and watching and enjoying this disaster piece of a show. And we want to hear from Mr. Nick's Kicks and Comics, aka Bob Floss. What you got coming up?
Nothing.
All right.
Short and sweet.
I gotta get on the ball again. Yeah, it's something soon.
Sounds good. All right. Mr. Little Glass Tootsie, aka Geek Out with Shattered Cardboard.
We've got a live show with Dank Comics tomorrow. We've got Whack in the Morning coming up. We've got 2 songs we're doing. We're doing a collab with all of the people that have been nominated for most entertaining comic book YouTube channel, which is Reggie Collects, Team Nerdy, Freaky Louie, and Scott Shelf. And what else? We've got a Whack Hat coming up. We have a lot. I think we've got like 5 or 6 videos ready to go. We're good to go. So come over to Whack Comics. We also have a 1,000 subscriber giveaway that we're going to be doing soon. So go enter into that and make sure you don't tell anybody to join so you have a better chance to win.
And also, you'll be where at 9:30?
I'll be on Burke's channel for the last time. Burke Family 54 Comics.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So jump over there and see them shut down the Burke Family channel.
Yep. Last
Wacky
episode.
Comics. Wacky Comics, not your thing tang.
Not your thing.
Sounds
Never.
Never your tang tang. Hi. No, I'm Geek Out with Roscoe. You can check me out. I just put up a video not too long ago. Starting to do this little short segment where I'm just going to put up little shorts, videos called Check Your Shorts. I got one I'll be putting up tonight. So check those out. I do Between the Lines with my man over there, Chris, Cardboard Crazies, every Monday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Next week will be on my channel. You can also catch me on Saturdays at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Spine Ticks with a bunch of crazy guys over there. If you missed it, it's okay because it was banned in the USA, and we had to put up new clips. So if you want to go check it out, we had Jimmy the Don on there. So that was a lot of fun.
Oh wow, we got banned.
Yeah, banned in the USA. It's 2 weeks in a row now that we've had a video get taken down by YouTube. So it's been fun. It's fun over there, man. 7 hours. So
it's long.
Yeah, 7-8 hours over there. Yeah, but Chris has been over there quite a few times with me, and so check me out over there on Spine Ticks. My man right there is in the chat. Comic Talks Weekly. Phil does awesome FOC. So banned in you. Yes, we should do. Phil, we'll talk. All right, brother. But yeah, that's about it, really. Oh, and Saturdays, I'm also on Cover Slingers on Gray Man's channel. That's always fun. 2 o'clock.
Sounds good.
It looks like my Stitch is about to give the news.
Well, this has been a fun episode, and I do want to say thank you to Tyler for coming on, accepting the call, and then Bob Foss, thank you for making the guest appearance tonight.
Yes. Thank you, guys.
It's been a fun episode, great episode. Please make sure that you subscribe to these three gentlemen that are here on the panel. Go over to Whack Comics, sign up, subscribe, get into that 1,000 subscriber giveaway they're doing. Subscribe to this guy over here, Nick's Kicks and Comics. Subscribe to this guy, Geek Out with Roscoe. Subscribe to this guy, Geek Out with Roscoe. Make sure you check out his channel, or check his channel out next Monday at 8 o'clock. We'll be doing Between the Lines on his channel next week with another guest on another day. But if nobody else has anything else to say, I think that is it. We all good?
I think so.
Guys, we'll see you.
Those rainbows in my mind when I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you. Just the two of us.